Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. Bahrain Grand Prix race day. Race day. It's a Sunday. It's race day. We're going to get into this. We didn't do very well in qualifying, as we realised. We let Vettel slip from 12th to 15th, which meant we all got knocked out of qualifying, which is a bit disappointing. But it's partially cloudy. It's race day. Let's hit continue.
Each driver will need to make at least one pit stop to fit new tyres.
We are learning as we go.
A pit stop will cost a driver about 25 seconds. So we need to think carefully about when to pit and why.
Okay, I hear you. I feel like we want two different strategies to hedge our bets, right? Strategy, you can plan race strategies before the race starts. A race strategy consists of a sequence of planned pit stops, the lap they will occur on, and the tyre compound to change to. Your team will offer data-driven recommended strategies for each race. Planning race strategies allow you to analyse your pre-race options view the weather forecast and have a strategy to match different outcomes. We won't plan that far ahead. You can create your own strategy from scratch or edit one of the team's recommendations. Planning a strategy also makes sure you will fulfill the mandatory tyre change rule. Off strategy. Strategies are only a guide and can always go off strategy during the race and even start the race with no strategy in place. If you do go off strategy, you will still need a pit, but you will not receive reminders for pit windows. I think we want a strategy even if we throw it in the bin, right?
Let's set a tyre strategy for our drivers now. We need to make sure we have a good plan for when we want the cars to pit.
Okay.
Every race weekend, the team will prepare some recommended strategies to choose from.
I hate them all.
Let's see what they suggest for this race.
I hate them all. You lot suck.
Okay. Strategy A is a fast but risky option, relying on 2 soft stints and no hard compound at all.
Okay.
Strategy B is a well-balanced option, 2 soft stints and a nice long middle stint on a hard compound.
Okay.
Right. Strategy C is a slower but safe option for this track. We'll tackle the final stint on a medium compound instead of a soft tyre. If you think a different approach could work, you can make changes to any of the team strategies or even create one from scratch. We can always adapt our strategy during the race, so we can respond quickly to changing conditions and stay ahead of the pack.
I think it's safe to say this is where I'm going to excel. Okay, let's add a strategy. Starting lap stint, we want hard tyres, right? We'll go for as many laps as we can get in, right? So these are the laps, and we know there's I'm guessing this is like tyre degradation. We want a new stint, and we want this to start on maybe lap 30, right? Like there. And 57, is it? Is this 57? That will maybe keep us to 57. Medium 50. We drive kind of cautiously and get us to 57. Does that feel like a plan? So let's have a look at the weather. I feel like here it could be a bit rough because it's going to be hotter, but maybe this is it, right? Strategy D. Who wants to be the unlucky one? For both cars? I don't want to choose one for both cars. I want to choose one for individual cars. How do I do that? This is Vettel's strategy, right? How do I change what car's on what strategy? So you're on the terrible strategy that we created. And for you
should consider picking a different strategy for
thanks.
each driver.
Yeah.
This gives us
Appreciate it. Thank you. Do we go kind of all out and let Stroll just go for it?
That's both drivers with a set strategy in place. Right. Let's head back to the preparation.
We just let him go for it, right? You know, we know we're going to have to do more work, but he might be all right. He loves it. He loves it, does old Stroll. Okay. Starting position 16th, starting position 19th. Maybe we should have swapped them around because he's last. I'm going to change my plan here. I'm going to say you can do the nice fun strategy, and you, because you're right at the back of the grid anyway, you may as well. Oh, I haven't got the new strategy over here. Okay, we can do this again. Hold on. Strategy D. We want to throw you in the bin. We want hard tyres here. We want kind of leisurely stroll around. We want lap 30. What's this line here? Is this kind of the the tyres are crap line. Is that what this is? I don't know. And then we want mediums and we want this. Okay. Strategy D. You're on strategy D, my friend. Congratulations. It makes sense with you being at the back to have the crappier tyres, to be not driving that hard, to see where you end up, right? 77% confidence. We're all good. I think everything is ready to go. This is going to be ridiculous. Let's just get ourselves familiar here. On lap 18, we're going to pit. And on lap 41, we are going to pit. On lap 30, we're bringing it in with Stroll. Good luck, everybody. If I've got this entirely wrong, I'd love to know your thoughts. I will say this is early access still. This is the game being released before release day, which was a pre-order bonus. So if you... There he is, Stroll. Look at his big old eyebrows.
So there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The teams are ready to go.
So I was going to say, this is early access as such. The game's out sort of 5 days after this, so there may be updates before then as well. But the lights go out and we are off. Here we go. Here we go. Do we focus on Vettel or Stroll? We're expecting Stroll to slip down the pecking order, right?
This is good.
We're expecting... Oh, God, what is happening here? We're squeezing around. It looked like there was contact in the middle there. Hello. We'll watch a replay. We can watch a replay. Here we go. We're watching Stroll at the back here. It's a little bit choppy, I will say that.
Moving up a place there. Excellent work from them.
Okay, great. Oh, look at the crew. They love it. They love it. Yes, we're not 19th, we're 18th. Good work, everybody. Good work. Look at Hamilton. What's he doing back here? What's happened to him? It must be weird as Vettel looking in your mirror and seeing Lewis Hamilton behind you, right? I don't really know if I need to touch any of these things. Like, we've got a neutral strategy, which I feel like is pretty good, although we could send out some deploy. I think you have to do a couple... I think we have to do a couple of laps to get there, but we'll leave him and we'll leave you on a normal strategy of building it up and using it when you've got it, right? That feels pretty good to me. I don't think DRS comes in until a couple of laps. I might be wrong with that, but I feel like that's a thing. So we're trying, and Vettel is battling with this Haas, and it's kind of what we expect, right? We want to try and squeeze past him. Come on. We're right up his tailpipe. Come on. Come on, Vettel. You got this. And we're expecting Stroll to be battling out near the end. For him not to be last is quite a surprise to me. How is Hamilton not overtaking us? Is there a way of seeing kind of the tyres and stuff people are on? Everyone's on a soft apart from Stroll. Can you believe it? They're all doing the same strategy. What are the chances? Okay, we're on lap 2. Can we force you into a slightly more aggressive stance, see if you can get past?
We just need to push now. Copy.
We should see if we can get you past, right? How do I get rid of this now? There we go. Oh, here we go. Come on, Vettel. I don't know why I keep calling him Vettel. Isn't it Vettel? But anyway, that's it. That was it. We used it. We did it.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Yeah, we saw that. We watched it. I think, right? Stroll is still keeping the two Williams at bay. I don't know if that's really a thing. I don't think the Williams are up to much. Okay. We're pushing for the Alpha Centauri. I'm not sure who this is, but we're pushing for it and we're trying to squeeze past them. And we've got a pretty good driver in Vettel, right? We know we've got a good driver in Vettel. You'll get him next time, says our engineer. I like this. This is nice. Oh, they're making a move on us. Well done. Mick Schumacher trying to make a move.
DRS is enabled, Lance.
DRS is enabled. So I think the rules are something like you have to be within 2 seconds to use DRS. I'm just going to bring you back down to standard for a second.
Drop back a bit.
Not worried about dropping back a bit, but let's just build the battery a little bit, use it when we can. And Stroll is still doing okay in 18th place, still in front of the Williams, and we're looking for Stroll to go long into this race and, in theory, save himself 25 seconds from not having to pit twice, right? Plus whatever the pit stop is. So that's what we're looking for. Whether we get that or not, who knows? Let's just jump to the front of the race here and see how this is going. Mid-battle, we jump to the race, and Verstappen and Leclerc are battling. The highest McLaren is in 6th place. Look, there's an Alfa Romeo up in 5th. What the heck?
We have low battery. Copy.
Is this these voices? Are they their real voices? And are they taken from real races? I'm intrigued to find out if that's the case. In which case, that's quite cool. I apologise if the video is a little bit choppy. I'm noticing the recording looks a bit more choppy as we watch Leclerc overtake Verstappen, and Sainz is having a go and has made it stick. It's on the outside this time round. He may not make it stick. Looks like he has. Verstappen losing 2 places in that, and Vettel is smack bang in the middle of a big old train here. While Stroll is just chilling out at the back, being caught by the Williams. Okay, we hear you. We're on lap 4 of this race. We will speed it up in a bit. I just want to see kind of how things settle in and how we do. Our battery's pretty rubbish at the moment, but we need to use it to certainly stay in position that we're in, right? And if we can squeeze past someone, that'd be great. Our tyres are in a pretty similar condition to everybody else. I'm guessing they're not wearing as much because we're in traffic, maybe, I presume, because we're not being able to stretch our legs a little bit more and go for it. Hold on, have we not got any strategy for Vettel? I didn't select one. Is that what you're telling me? I'm going to have to do this myself? Is that what's happening here? I don't even know how I pit. Pit window in 11 laps. Oh, there we go. Okay, something weird was happening. Not sure what this is showing me, but fair enough. Okay. Vettel is up in a fight here with Schumacher, and he's about to lose his position, I think. Let's get him being a bit more aggressive.
Fuel commands allow drivers to manage their car's fuel consumption.
Okay, we figured that much. Thank you. All cars have fuel while on the track. A heavier fuel load reduces the car acceleration, slows down lap times. Running out of fuel will force the car into retirement. During practice qualifying rounds, the car can be refueled for pit laps. However, during the race, refueling is banned. Fuel use is fuel command direct drivers on how to utilize fuel. Should they push to burn more fuel to improve lap times, or conserve fuel to ensure they have enough to finish the race? Drivers conserve fuel by increasing how much they lift and coast while approaching corners throughout a lap. I just assumed there was a button that stopped, the less fuel flowing. The fuel delta projects how many laps the car can travel relative to the finish line based on the recent fuel usage.
Just keep an eye on your remaining fuel. If we run out, the car will be forced to retire.
So what is this showing me? 0.3 lap, minus 0.3 laps. What's it actually telling me? Does that mean I'm going to be able to finish the race and then do 0.3 of a lap after that? Or am I actually short of fuel?
As the race progresses, remember to keep an eye on the planned strategy you put in place before the race. The strategy view will let you check your strategy, adjust it, or even change it entirely.
Okay.
The data view is also an important area to track during the race. It gives you a deep dive into race data, including lap times for all the team's drivers.
Okay. Didn't realise they were a thing, but
From the
thank you.
data view, you can see live data from the current session. Here we can see the latest lap and sector times for all drivers, and an overview of their tyre conditions.
Okay.
Here you can also view how the current session could affect the drivers' and constructors' championship standings.
Right.
There's plenty more to dive into with the data view, so make sure you spend some time exploring.
Okay, what do reports show us?
Happy to push.
Okay, yeah, push, my friend, push. Data view, Schumacher, yeah, we saw that. I was slightly disappointed by it. And McLaren has just come through us as well, which is a little bit annoying, right? We're down into 17th place.
Gained for Mercedes.
I feel like going standard again is probably fine, right?
To back off.
Sorry, Vettel, I know I keep telling you do things, but, you know, whilst Hamilton has just gone past us, we're not going to catch him. Okay, we're on lap 5. I think we're coming in around the 20 mark, right?
During the race, you can use the strategy view to check on each driver's strategy and adjust them if need be. You can also check the strategy graphs to see how a car's tyre wear is matching up to the team's expectations.
Okay.
You can also use the car and track tabs to view more details about them. The car tab shows you current and projected component condition and fuel loads, while the track tab has more information about weather and track grip.
Okay. So this is our strategy. And this must be tire sort of degradation versus the projected, and I think we're slightly ahead of where we thought we would be, which is good. And we can change our strategy over here. Track grip, track rubber, track water. Okay. And you are pretty much on course as well, right? Okay.
Cool, man, you did a good job.
How do I get out of these? Hello?
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Oh, come on, no. We kind of knew they'd be getting quicker than us, right? The fact that it's taken them this long to overtake us, I think, is a bit of a surprise.
There they go.
We're the only person on hard tyres. So the team are not happy.
High hopes today. What a shame.
It's not over yet. Don't panic. This is all in the bag. My incredible strategy is going to pay off, right? How do I get out of these screens? I don't want to be in the data view, race view. There we go. Okay. Okay, so 0.5 laps. I'm worried about this. Oh, look, because weren't we meant to be on a... Yeah. We were meant to be on a crappy strategy. Go slow. Oh, no, that's not good. Well, hopefully we'll get back to being in positive fuel. We are. Okay. That's fine. Go on, Vettel. You got this. We're battling Hamilton again, who's made no progress whatsoever. Absolutely none. And we are 6 laps in. Shall we speed this up just a little bit? There we go. Okay. I think it will slow it down if something important happens. We're coming round to lap 7. I think we can probably bump it up a little bit more as well. These are the trailing guys. Look at them. Look how far away they are. Admittedly, we're next, but dear oh dear. Okay. We're looking at tyres. We're in still a pretty good place. Stroll's tyres are 10% better as we would expect of anyone else's. We are 19 seconds off the leader and 30 seconds off the leader. Holy crap. And Stroll and that are having a bit of a battle down here, it looks like. It does look like we're kind of making some progress in terms of overtaking and then losing that position straight back from what I could see. How's Vettel getting on? He is still going for it. I think they're far quicker than us on the straights is the problem. There's a lot of straights. I do like the sound when it's sped up. At 4, you can't see race. I see. Okay. So if you want to see the cars, it's 2. After that, 4 is the race, the overview, the map view. Okay. I hear you. Nothing behind us. And then we go back to the normal overview. This is not working out as well as we hoped for Vettel. We were oh my lord, I think that's a Williams. Sorry, a McLaren. Holy crap, he's spun out and every car has pretty much overtaken him. How did that happen? First off, how did they spin quite so short distance and quite so dramatically?
They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
It didn't seem like there was much going on, and all of a sudden he was facing the wrong way. And he's still in front of Stroll, who's now last. Which is understandable. Based on strategy, we get it. We get it. We're relying on time being made up on pit stops, right? Not on anything else. Okay. Vettel, 4 seconds behind Hamilton. McLaren are having a absolute... Not McLaren. Mercedes having an absolute nightmare this weekend. Lap 9 is underway. Stroll is struggling, but we kind of understand the struggle. Should we let them be a little bit more happy with the old DRS? ERS? Not sure which one it is. Got it open and they're trying to make a move.
Aston Martin with a great play there.
Here we go. Oh, no, hold on. They had a lock-up. We don't need to see that. They had a lock-up, right? There they are. They're stationary. It's hardly an overtake, is it? Come on. What are you playing at? So Stroll is pushing and trying to overtake using the DRS. ERS.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Oh, come on. I can't believe the Williams are driving side by side to stop us from overtaking them. We are so close that we're right up their backside. Come on, Stroll, next straight. This is the one for us. Oh, Vettel is struggling somewhat. Here we go. This is the one. Look, we've got the ERS open. And we still don't make it. That long pit straight is the key to us, right? The fact that they're always side by side on the track is a bit of a nightmare for us. How are we meant to go past them? Here we go. This is the one. Can we make it stick, Stroll? No. Another lap goes begging. Okay. So I think we can push the tyres just a little bit more, maybe. Because we're above that point, right? I think we can push it just a little bit. Let's jump back to Vettel. He overtook Russell. Yeah, we appreciate the batteries are drained. We've been using it.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
We'll put it back in neutral for both of them, see if we can recover some battery. But they're going to... This is the problem now with this ERS, DRS battery malarkey. They can pretty much overtake from behind every lap and then you battle back and overtake again, right? We're in a straight race with the Mercedes. We're not going to win that. Yes, really. Surely you saw that coming.
It's a race position gained for a Mercedes.
Battery is charging up. Stroll is still behind, still pushing hard on his terrible tyres and terrible strategy, but we've got a long way to go into this race. 77% the tyres are. We could potentially push even longer into the race, maybe. How long does soft tyres last? When are people going to start coming in? They're at 52% after 12 laps. I think we can increase our strategy just a little bit, right? We've got an extra 3.6%. Whatever. Fuel. 3.4, sorry, laps of fuel. So we can push it just a little bit. See if we can get past one of these Williams, right? So ERS is the battery and DRS is the opening of the flaps, right? That's the difference. Okay. And you can use the DRS in certain zones. I see. Okay, we're getting into contention of another push, right? We've got no battery. And we're still not close enough to challenge. And lap 13 is when the tyres are at about 50%. Okay. So I feel like we've learned a little bit from that. Is there a way of scrolling down on this thing? I really want to see Stroll make an overtake. Come on, I believe in you, Stroll. I know I said I didn't, but I do. I believe in you. I think my trust is misplaced, mind you. Here we go. This is the one, right? We're coming round to this little mini straight. I don't think there's much we're going to do on this. But let's get right up behind here and see how we do. Just a little bit quicker on the throttle.
And that's the lockup.
Oh no, 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 no. No, Vettel.
It involves Sebastian Vettel. Oh, and there's the lockup.
Vettel, why did you come to a stop? We managed to keep our place at least, right?
Drop back a bit.
Let's have a little look behind us. We look like we're okay. Let's get back to the Stroll scenario. Oh, for goodness sake. The Stroll scenario. Here we go. We're still not in contention, really. We've got 0.8 laps of fuel. Let's bring this down again. We'll be balanced about it.
Save fuel, save fuel. Okay.
I mean, we're just balanced. We're not saving fuel. We're just trying to, conserve a little bit. We should have a little look at the whole tyre situation, and Vettel looks like he's in a really good place. You look like you're absolutely on track, right? Vettel can maybe push a little bit later. Maybe. I guess this is the window for the pit stop, right? So anything between 15 and 22, is that what that is? Maybe, we'll see.
Aston Martin with a great play there.
Hello? Hello?
Take a look now.
Oh my god, he doesn't take them both, does he? He's on the inside. He doesn't take them both. But we got past one. That's nice. Go on, Strolly. Love that. Show us the boys in the pits. They've got to love it.
They've gained a position.
Yeah, see, the boys in the pits love it. We're not last anymore.
And clearly loving that.
That's the most exciting thing that's happened all race weekend. Okay, let's get back to the race view. We're still on board with Stroll, who is pushing to gain again on Latifi. But what's Vettel doing for us? When does anyone know when the tyres drop off entirely? When the cliff is. I'm sure there's a way of seeing that, but there is an Alfa Romeo right up our backside, going to be overtaking us any moment now, right? The real question is, can Stroll go long enough into this race? Can he go long enough into this race? We're in the pit window for Vettel.
Our driver has just entered the pit window. The pit window encompasses the laps that cover the planned pit stops in your strategy.
I gathered that, thank you.
This means it's nearly time to call the planned pit stop. Unless you think there's a reason to pit immediately, I always recommend sticking to the strategy and pitting on the optimal lap.
Okay. Okay, what was I saying? I got rudely interrupted. Yeah, the tyres must drop off at some point.
This is good. Come on.
How's Stroll getting on? He's still sandwiched between these two. How far behind are we? 10 seconds between us and the Alfa Romeo. Okay. Well, we might be able to make a move at some point here. We might be able to make a move. Yeah, and can we push Stroll's tyres all the way in to be able to a stint on softs? So really we need to keep an eye on when people are pitting. So Sainz is pitting at 41%. Most people appear to be pitting at around 41%, right? Vettel lost his place. Tyres are getting a little warm. How do I see such a thing? He did say warm and not worn, right?
It's good.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Hold on.
Let's take
Hold
a look
on.
at the replay. So this was the Aston Martin.
Go on, Stroll. Yes, love that. Love that, Stroll. And now he's going to catch up those 20 seconds.
They make it look so easy.
Good work, buddy. And is that because the tyres are starting to... Is that because the tyres are starting to drop? How would I see such a thing? I'm not entirely sure how I see that sort of thing. Okay, let's get back out here. I'm a little bit worried about the pit window for Vettel. We're up into 13th, but most of these people have pitted, obviously. I love the fact we didn't even come in front of these guys. Okay, there are people still out here. I mean, Leclerc has just put in a fastest lap at 38% tyre, so I've still got confidence in the tyres at this point. Once, you know, the lowest number we see someone go in at, that's when I think we need to consider our pit stop. How do I bring them into the pit? Does anyone down here somewhere? Pit. How do I bring them in? I just hit this thing, I assume. Okay. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. He's done it. And again, that's the DRS, right?
Right.
You know what happened there. Okay.
Coleman, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, well said. We've got some 35%. I'm not even considering the kind of the clean air. If we pit now, do we come out in a fresh bit? You know, I'm not even giving that any consideration at this moment in time. I feel like that's next level strats that I don't have in me. You know, to understand when we're going to come out. I mean, Leclerc's still out there, still doing pretty well, right? How do I see his kind of previous laps? Lap history for you. 29, he was doing 30s down here. 43 is slower in the middle. It's about the same here, right? So he's still putting in laps that are consistent with all of the others. So I think we can take our lead from him. When he comes in, we come in. He's coming in. Okay. So I'm going to let Vettel go past one more time. And then we're going to put him on the lap after. because we've got 38%. Good work, Vettel. Good work. What's this little thing? Show us. This is the ideal range, right? This is when we scheduled the pit. I see. Okay.
Let's see what happened there. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
We got past the Alfa Romeo. Love it. Love it. Good work. Vettel's up into 10th without a pit. Everyone has come in and gone on to hards. We're coming in and going on to mediums. Okay. I mean, we made the decision, right? So... open pit options.
Let's talk tyres.
Okay, let's talk tyres.
During dry races, all cars need to use at least 2 different tyre compounds. If a car doesn't comply with this rule, it will be disqualified from the race. Ultimately, it's your decision on which tyre compounds we go for. Although I'd strongly recommend sticking to the starting strategy when possible. You can see the estimated lap lifetime for each tyre when you focus on them.
Okay.
Once you've decided which tyre to move to, just confirm the pit stop with the team.
I don't see any reason why we wouldn't hard tyre. What lap are we on? Where does it show me what lap I'm actually on? In pit window, lap 18. This is going to do 39. So we're going to be a little bit short, right? Why would we do anything different other than medium tyre? This is what we plan for. This is how we do it.
Copy that. Box.
And Stroll, you keep going, buddy. You're doing a grand job. You're doing a grand job in 18th place. People are pitting though, so we'll be overtaking some of them. Hamilton has just come out of the pit, has he? Can we see any of these people in front of us? No. They're so far away. How far away actually are they? 4 seconds or so. That's not too bad, right? Russell is still out here with terrible tyres. Considering Russell spun out and was round here somewhere, he's done pretty well. I'm guessing... Oh, he hasn't pitted, right? Hamilton has pitted and he's up to 14th, so he is making progress through the pack, right? Okay. Where is our man Vettel? He's coming round up in position 8. But has got a pit. Russell's got a pit. Whoever this is, I'm not sure who this is. Sue has got to pit. We are holding everybody up a little bit, I think. We're trying to hold everyone up. Come on, Vettel. And we come round and into the pit. Let's watch our pit stop.
Pit lane.
Good work.
Yeah, copy.
Here we go. The boys are ready. Someone else is coming in for a stop as well. We're off. We are off. It seemed like a reasonable stop. We reckoned about 25 seconds. Yeah, it seems about there or thereabouts, right? We're coming right out alongside whoever this Alfa Romeo is, Zoe, and we're in for a bit of a battle, right? I think we go aggressive.
Happy to push.
I think we go push and just see if we can get a bit of distance in front of us.
You can stop, lift and coast. Okay.
And how's our man Stroll doing? He's in front of Vettel. 61% left on the tyres. Got a pretty clear track in front of him. Just going for it. Right, he's just pootling along. I love it. Let's see how Vettel does. There's a battle going on. We don't have the DRS. We're going to lose in this position, but hopefully next DRS zone, which is the long Or is there a zone here? I don't think there. I think it's the long straight. We can stay in contention. We can maybe push.
Gained for Alfa Romeo.
Zahoy. Hooey. Okay, here we go. We're looking for a big push down this straight, Vettel. Looks like Stroll is being caught. Come on, Vettel. Open up those flaps and get going, buddy. Here we go. Don't think we're going to have enough. We haven't got enough. That's really disappointing. Really disappointing. I think we just go back to our... standard, right? We want to make these tyres last long enough for our next pit stop, which is in lap 40-ish. You're still doing pretty well. You can go a little bit further. I don't know if there's a benefit. I guess because we won't have this drop-off here. And I assume this is the drop-off. It'd be good to know if I'm reading this correctly. Okay.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race.
Hello.
Here's the replay.
Hello, we eased off and we managed to overtake him. Go on, Vettel. Side by side going through these corners. We got the inside and we make it stick.
Big move for them and a race position
Huge for us. Love that. Love that. They still love it. There's been a roller coaster for the team. They've been up and down. Okay, race view it is. We're not going to make it stick, right? We're going to come back round to this and they're going to have the DRS on us again. So we can see it's open and can we see they're about to fly past us. Stroll is still going. He's kind of slow. Not going to lie, he is slow. And he's going to pit and be behind all of these guys. But, you know, we tried it, right? What did we learn? Very little. How are Haas doing so well? I thought Haas were pretty poor. But maybe not. Stroll, let's have a look in your rear view. See if these guys are catching, which I think they are. You've got so much room. Russell is in the pit. Hold on. Russell is in the pit. Russell's out of the pit. And where's Russell in comparison to us? Russell's miles away. God damn it. Oh, it's not great. It's not great on these straights. Vettel is absolutely spot on for the fuel. We're waiting to get to around 30-ish. I guess the question is, based on our strategy for Stroll, is there a benefit? Because if the longer we go, we've still got what? There's 57 laps. So we do want to go further into this race, right? Because we don't want this. We don't want to do the same amount of laps almost on the mediums as we do on the hards. Okay, let's see how long we can keep you out there for, I think. Oh, what happened? We didn't even see it.
Looks like that was a position gain.
How did this happen? Our poor team.
Let's have a look. Let's take another look. There we have Joe.
Again, it's just the DRS, right? It's always going to be the bloody DRS on those straights, and it is just kind of back and forth. I guess it makes it more exciting, but you also realise that it's always going to be like that. So is it more exciting? I don't know. You know, you're always going to be a little bit quicker than the other guy on the straights, and then it takes a couple of laps to catch up, and then it'll be interesting soon because they're going to be within DRS range of Stroll. We've still got quite a way to go on these tyres. Do we conserve?
Yeah, take it easy. Yeah.
Do we conserve?
Save fuel.
I know we're going to get overtaken by these guys, but I think we conserve. How is this going to help us though? Because if we conserve, we go in for the pit, just means we might be able to get soft tyres on and then really blitz it at the end, maybe. But I don't know if we can go that far. I don't think we can. I feel like we're struggling with Stroll. Although I still feel like one stop is a valid strategy, right? Just not for us and not for me. Oh, it's so tight down the end here. Go on, Vettel. Is there a way of not allowing like team orders? Is there a don't battle each other?
Yeah, it's insane how bad we are. Still a lot to play for.
Is there a way of saying like allow your buddy
Romeo just moved up a place.
to overtake? Is there like orders? Hello? Is there a race strategy type thing where we can say don't overtake your mate, or do overtake your mate, as it may well be? Strategy view. Car track. There must be something, right? Right? If there is, I don't know where.
As the cars spend more time on track, make
Oh, here we
sure
go,
you
look.
keep an eye on their condition.
Several car parts, such as tyres and engine, have a condition value that wears down while the car is on track. If the car parts condition drop to 0, the car will be forced to retire. Aerodynamic car parts, such as the front wing, can receive damage from on-track incidents, such as crashes. If the car parts sustains terminal damage, the car may be forced to retire. If the tyre condition is low and the front wing is damaged, they can be replaced during a pit stop. All other car parts can only be replaced between
This all looks
sessions.
great. No damage that I can see to any components. Just make sure to keep an eye on car condition as the race progresses.
I hear you. Okay. So this is tyre temperature, engine stuff, avoid curbs, green air, and then this. Okay. More options. Retire car. We don't really want to do that. Is there like if there is a... Oh, here we go. Don't fight teammate. Okay, so I think we need that over here, right? Wherever that was. I mean, Vettel's already in front, but
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Perez has run wide. I don't think that's going to help us, but... I feel like we should be doing better than we are. I'm going to be honest, I feel like we should be doing better than we are. I also feel like now is probably a good time to come and speed this up a little bit, because we want to get to lap 30-ish. So let's speed this up, see if anything changes. Let's change this over here. Can we see your tyre condition over here? 53%. We're at lap 25. I feel like it's going okay. Vettel and Stroll are still sort of around this battle here. The gap is staying pretty consistent. Can we go even quicker? Oh my god, we can go even quicker. Just entered the pit window for our strategy. We hear you, but we're going to keep going. We really want to get to at least 30. I think I'm going to keep going until our tyres are at 30-ish. Just see how far into the race we get with that. The gap is getting bigger between Vettel and this fella. The fuel is pretty close. Whereas absolutely spot on the fuel. We'll have to concern ourselves a little bit in the middle of that. Do we bring this down? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason to harvest and then deploy at particular times, right? Look at the gap now between us, though. It's mental. It's huge. Stroll's at 44%. We're on lap 30. Where's our strategy over here? Okay, this is the optimal lap for pitting. Yeah, okay. We're still above where we want to be, right? So softs, we're thinking like lap 40 for softs. Okay. don't know if trying to get to lap 40 is a wise idea. In all honesty, probably not, right? Let's speed this up again. Why are your tyres quite so good at this moment in time? Is it something to do with the weather?
Got loads of energy.
Okay, copy.
You can use energy.
Yeah, use it whenever you like, buddy. Okay, let's come back in here. Let's speed this up again. I think 40% tyres. We've been lapped. Lap 34. Stroll is down to last. What happened? What happened, Stroll? What? Have our tyres dropped off that much? Is that a thing? Hold on, what happened here? Where's the reports here? Did something must have happened, right?
We need to charge it.
Let's take a closer look.
I don't know what happened
So this
to
was the
Stroll.
Aston Martin. They're way off the racing line.
Yeah, good work, Vettel. Okay, where are we? What are we doing? I want to know what happened to Stroll. 1 minute he was in front of these, right? Now he's behind them. Why is this? How come they just flew past? I can only assume it's his lap history of Stroll. 5 seconds. Is this lap going to be 5 seconds as well? I'm intrigued. Okay, where are you on the track, Stroll? You're up here. So let's just see how quick this lap is.
Energy's good.
Okay.
Yeah, why are you...
Energy.
Yeah.
I mean, your lap is 142, which is slower than everyone else. And they're on the good tyre. They're on the same tyres as you. Yours are just a lot worse. Where is our view here? So we're not close enough for medium tyres, right? But we know everyone is going to pit. Sorry, for soft tyres. But we know everyone is going to pit again. I think we're going to have to bring you in. I think we're going to have to bring you in. Okay. To save my little brain, it would be lovely if it told us how many laps are left. So this, we think, would get us 24 laps. We're on lap 35. So that gets us to 39. Plus 20 gets us to 59, right? Right? I think. And we're saying this should last 24. Let's just do it. We've got nothing to lose, right? We just send him out on this tyre and hope.
Box.
I think we have to.
Okay, I'm happy to box.
We've finished another lap, so we'll be all the way round again. So that's one less lap for us to have to see it through. What's Vettel doing over here? He's quite away from anyone, but also thankfully the Williams are quite a way away from him as well, right? They've been side by side all the way around, haven't they? Okay, let's speed this up. Oh, hold on. Let's go into Stroll for a second. We just want to make sure your strategy is right for us. I think we can get you on light maybe and balanced,
Copy.
and we'll keep an eye on this. I'm worried about these tyres. But we might be okay. We might have to conserve them later on, but let's see how we do on the soft tyres. How far ahead are these guys from us? Okay, they're a reasonable distance, but they have got to pit, and we, in theory, shouldn't have to pit, right? That's our whole strategy. Maybe it comes off, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? I don't really understand neutral. Does that mean we do and we don't earn some, or, you know, I don't quite get it. Let's put that on harvest, and we'll put you on neutral, and we'll see what happens.
Is that a lockup?
Looks like a knock to Sonoda. Okay, Sonoda. We now know who that is. It might well have been a lockup. It doesn't look like it's helped us a huge amount. There is rubber on the track. Does that mean there's a 40% chance of rain that I didn't pay any attention to? Oh no. Where's the weather? Where does it say the weather? Does it say the weather? Overview? Does it say weather anywhere? Oh no. Oh no. Events? No. I don't know where the weather... I mean, the weather's here, 20%. I guess that means a 40% chance of rain? That's quite a large percentage, right? Is there a way we can get a better overview of the weather? Weather forecast, here we go. Cloudy for 2 minutes, partially cloudy, 20% chance of rain, then back down to 0. 60% of the forecast being accurate. Okay, so really we've got no idea. Okay, good. Vettel, what are we doing with your strategy? You're ahead on the tyre, so we can probably get you to push a little bit, I guess. And we'll just see how that plays out.
Copy.
This has not been the greatest first race for us. Well, no, it's kind of gone as we expected, right? I'd love for you guys to tell me where you think it all went wrong, other than me being in charge. How are Stroll's lap times? So this is the lap he pitted in, right? His lap times are now much faster than they were, as we would expect, obviously. You know, at no point have we been, other than here, at no point have we been quicker than this. So that's good news. We are, I assume, closing in on these people at the bottom here. Maybe. Hold on, the people at the bottom here is flicking back up. Tyres are getting a little warm. We hear you, buddy. We hear you. But you're due to pit sometime soon, so...
Drop back a bit.
Copy.
Do you want to push the fuel a little bit? Let's do it, just a little bit. Our last lap was not much quicker than Latifi's, is the only issue I would say. We're 25 seconds behind Latifi, who is in the pit. We're never getting out in front of him, right? Never in a million years are we getting out in front of him. Yeah, this is not happening, which is so disappointing. So I think it's a straight up race now. They're coming out on softs, right? No mediums. Okay. So we're going to have such a drop off at the end of this.
Good job. Keep pushing.
It's going to be a struggle, but let's see if we can catch. There's a big old gap. Vettel, how are you doing? I love the fact that putting those hard tyres on and conserving has made us so much slower for the whole race, really. And obviously 25 seconds doesn't seem like that much when you give up however many seconds a lap on a lot of teams. Okay. Vettel is meant to be going to the 42nd lap. So we should be good. Stroll, how are you doing? Oh, there's a chance, right?
Energy if you need it.
Yeah, okay.
How are our tyres looking for? They're right on the nail. So we just need to be a bit careful. Okay, we are trying our best to catch. We couldn't, could we? No, there's no way. That late braking had to be really... Oh, hello. Hello. We're pushing it. Oh, that late braking had to be really late. Hopefully we can be a bit closer. Down the straight. There we go. Still early braking this time from Stroll. We're trying to squeeze up the inside again. This is tight. Really tight. But we can't make it stick. I'm so worried about these tyres surviving till the end. We've got to be bringing you in fairly soon. But your tyres are hanging on in there, I think, for now. So we should be good. Okay, this is the optimal pit lap. We hear you. We'll be back.
Looks like there's been a lockup. We can take a look now. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved.
The real question is, does it benefit us in any way? Not really.
The team are really disappointed with them.
Not really. We are doing so badly. Come on, Vettel.
This is good. Come on.
Okay. Keep an eye on your tyres. I think we're slightly over where we want to be, which is a concern to me. Yours are okay. We can go a little bit longer and then bring you in, I think. Only a little bit longer. Let's balance this and let's keep these on light for now. And just see how the tyres go on. If we've got anything left, we can push at the end. Vettel, I think we pit you the next lap. Again, this was a gamble, right? Going soft so early was a gamble. It may, you know, maybe it'll pay off. Maybe we'll catch someone. Doesn't really feel like it, but we are on their we are on their tail, right? Next lap, we're pitting Vettel or Vettel. So this lap here, we want to pit you, right? Pit options, and we're just going softs, right? There we go, good.
Left box box.
And we'll keep hold of the battery. And let's try and use this for an overtake with Stroll, shall we? We should be there or thereabouts. we go again. We are really trying. It's difficult with the conserve and the everything else. Maybe we should have waited until we were on the straight, but actually maybe just being in contention on the straight with the DRS is what we need. We need to be closer than this though. We didn't make it stick last time. We got more straight to try and make it stick. There we go. Look at us. Look at us. We actually overtook someone.
Okay, good job.
Now they're going to overtake us back. Okay.
Aston Martin with a great play there.
That was
They
pretty good.
moved up a
We
place.
did something and it worked. How's Vettel doing? He's coming round to go into the pits.
Sonoda is pitting this lap.
He's not the only one. He is not the only one. Here we go.
Sebastian, pit lane.
Copy. So use the pit limiter,
Stroll is fighting to hold off Latifi. The tyres look like they're going to be struggling towards the end of this race. I mean, we've been struggling the whole race, so I don't think it matters too much, but... Vettel is out. I think if we come and have a look at Vettel's strategy here, we can push the tyres, right? I think we can push the tyres a little bit.
Happy to push.
Copy.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
Copy.
Okay. These tyres are a concern, right? I mean, to be fair, we're not that far behind like Leclerc and Ocon, Gasly. We're not a million miles away from them. We're not in last. How close are you to the other Williams? Quite 5 seconds, right? Quite a way. I mean, we knew that was going to happen, right? Any place where the DRS is on, we knew that was going to happen. Tyres getting a little warm. That's fine. We understand that.
Still a lot to play for.
Is there really? I mean, we're 17th and 20th. That's not how it's meant to be, is it? I know we're rubbish, but we're not that rubbish. This is on us, or on me. Okay. We are pushing hard though. Let's go, boys. Come on. The DRS is open. We're flat out down this straight. We're not making it stick. We are harvesting, so next time round we're making this work. Maybe even down here.
Use overtake.
Maybe even down here. Oh, he's so far away. This straight is not big enough. Okay. Let's wait until we get to the long straight. That's where we want to make our move. And if it happens before then great. Maybe we should be a bit more aggressive with our defend attack. You know, those probably a key. But it's fine, I think. We just need to improve the car. I think that's a big step in the right direction.
Use overtake.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice.
Defend.
Okay. Okay.
So we're trying to catch up with you, and you're a quarter of the track almost away. At least a fifth, right? So this isn't happening. But we have got a clean stretch of track in front of us, which is nice. We're still pushing our fuel as much as we can. We're still trying to save the tyres a little bit. We're on lap 46. How do they look? They're on kind of the line they need to be. I think we have to stick with what we've got. Where are you in comparison to us? So Stroll is here, and I think the other Williams is here. Yeah, quite a way in front of us. We are putting in quicker laps than Albon. Is that his name? So we need to, we need to push it, but we are putting in quicker laps than him, and he is in traffic. Right, so there's potential for us to get there. Let's speed this up a little bit. We'll keep an eye on the tyres. I think your tyres are going to be okay. We'll push them hard and see how far we deviate off that line. But this is a problem. We're going to be overtaken again soon, I would imagine. But we'll see how that goes. A little bit of a gap appeared. I like that. Every time that we get to a straight, that gap expands and then closes. Your tyres are at 58%. Oh no, this is bad news, right? This is bad news. We're going to have to conserve. We've got no choice. We've got no choice but to conserve those tyres. This was an error. We should have gone mediums and pushed hard rather than softs and then had to conserve. But you live and learn, right? You're pushing and conserving at the same time. Very mixed messages. Very, very mixed messages from us. Does that help us close the gap? Not really. So far away. Okay. We got so much fuel in comparison to everyone else as well. It's not ideal. The tyres are at 50%. This is going to be really rough. Stroll. Strap in, buddy. It's going to be really rough. It was a gamble. To be fair, when we made the pit stop, we said it was a gamble and we had nothing to lose. We were last. We still got nothing to lose. Almost so that we come in for another pit stop and put more soft tyres on, but not sure that's the answer here. I think we just try and coast it round to the end. I guess we go a bit more balanced or conserve it over here and just see if we can get the tyres back on track. They're not going to make it to the end, are they? 52. We've got another 5 laps to go. They're gonna hit the cliff. That's bad news. Okay, well, either way, we can go into this, right? The temperatures look like they're very hot. Not that I know much about temperatures. I mean, they're 130 over here versus 120, so maybe not that bad. Okay. Well, look. Vettel is being caught, I think. That was the last lap. I thought that was the interval. Oh no, we got plenty of room between us. Are we closing the gap? I feel like we might be closing the gap. Are we closing the gap? Not really. 16th is here. We're not really closing the gap, are we? Let's be honest.
Someone's run wide.
It's very unlikely that we're going to close the gap. Okay, well look, I think we can speed this up a little bit again. We'll keep an eye on your tyres. Oh god. 54 of 57. Oh god, Stroll, I'm so sorry. There's a reason no one suggested a stop, right? There is a reason for it. And I dismissed it all. Let's be honest, we're gonna try another one stop next time, right? That's who I am. That's what I do. Look at Stroll, he's being he's having to drop back for all of these cars that are overtaking him. He's about to be lapped by 15th, which is a tad embarrassing.
Dropping.
You think the tyres are dropping?
Copy that.
I mean, it's the last lap, mate.
How many laps am I going to get
Just deal with it. It's one lap. All right? That's all you got to do. Just stick with the one lap. I think we can go all out on.
So we just need to push now. With the tyres are happy to push.
Not that it really matters.
Copy.
You know, there's a completely open track in front of you. You're not going to catch anyone. This is what going to bring us into the last lap.
So this is last lap. This is last lap.
Okay, Stroll. Let's have a look at how you're doing. I take full responsibility for the Stroll scenario here. This is my fault. I think once everyone finishes, the front runner finishes, you just have to finish the next lap, right? I don't think you have to do 2, which is good because 28% tyre. It's good that this has got a little exclamation mark on to tell us that our tyres are shite. It would be nice. It'd be nice if it was more obvious where the drop off is. You know, for us, it'd be nice if it really told us you're gonna balls this up. But this is fine, right? Let's have a little look at the Vettel is here. 16th is there. 20th has been overtaken by 16th. Not ideal. But this is a learning thing. We've learned from this that we are terrible at this. Let's speed this up a little bit until Vettel comes round. Another driver is over the line first, but that is disappointing. The first place has been taken. Are we going to get a flag as soon as we cross the line here? I think we do, right? Yeah, good.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's
Let's
winner.
watch
take a look at
the finish
replay.
line part.
Charles Leclerc there, taking home the win.
Where's the flag?
Just amazing. I think that's a race that people will be talking about.
Sorry, does no one wave a flag? That feels a bit ridiculous, right? They wave flags nowadays, right? Don't they? I thought that was a sign, right? When you come down the straight and someone's wiggling and waving the flag at you. Look, this has not been ideal. This has been a real harsh awakening for us in race 1. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologise for the video quality if it's been quite choppy. I will take a look at it. Obviously, it's been difficult to tell. There's no other mode in the game other than championship mode, so, you know, career mode. So there's no way of checking any of these things other than starting a career mode. But I'll have a little look at the quality, and if we have to adjust it, we will. It looks perfect on the screen. It looks a little choppy in the recording, so I'll have a little look at that. That being said, we've only dropped 22 frames during the whole hour and 20 minutes that this has been recording, so maybe not too bad. But I'll take a look at it. If it is too choppy, I'll bring it down, but I apologise. Could also just be a kind of a performance thing with it being still in early access. But look, our first race is done. I think going forward, if there's enough desire for you guys to want to watch this, we'll carry on. We'll do the off between races part. I think there's only a week between this and the next race, so we'll do that part on a Friday. We'll do the qualifying on a Saturday, and we'll do the race on a Sunday. So 3 videos a week. There may be some times when we have a gap between those, you know, just depending on how much I can get recorded, because obviously it's quite a commitment to do at least 2.5 hours, 3 hours a week with everything else that goes on. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. To finish first, you must finish. To finish first, you must finish is the achievement we got.
Result for his team here.
A comfortable result. I mean, we were expecting more, right?
Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin.
Did
for
we have a
improvement
good
here.
enough weekend? I feel like this was an underachievement.
To learn for them, but this was solid work.
Was it?
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standing.
Okay, well that's, you know, what we kind of expected.
To the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Okay, well look, Saudi Arabia, here we come. We don't get to see any podiums or anything. I wonder if you do if you finish on that. The best lap, our best lap was 1:36 and 1:38. The leaders was 1:35. So it shows you the difference in the cars. Obviously, we're ahead of. Oh, we haven't got any points anyway, so it doesn't matter.
The team's drivers gain experience over each race weekend, depending on their performance. With enough experience, your drivers will be able to improve their skills.
Okay. Well, that is good news, right? We gained some experience. 586 over here, 380. I guess that's to do with age. Not sure. Okay. We got £3.7 million. No bonuses going out. So we got $3.7 million, which is nice.
Congratulations on completing the first race weekend of the season. The team's outcome will have had an effect on board confidence levels. You can see their response in more detail in the board menu. But there's plenty of time for that to change over the season.
Wow.
Take a look at what you can be doing before the next race weekend gets here. Our time is precious, and these moments between races are a good point to develop our team further.
We hear you, but there's only 4 days.
We installed before the race was really effective.
Was it?
And the design of the new car part is still in progress. You're pretty much ready to handle things yourself now. Our staff and facilities have a significant impact on the team's performance. When you get a chance, you should check these areas out on your own.
We
If
will.
you ever find yourself needing any further information, don't forget you can use the help function for guidance.
Thanks very much. Well, look.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I need to head back over to aerodynamics.
Yeah, someone needs to. Our
I'll be
boss
in
over
touch
there is
again now and
terrible.
then. And I'm looking forward to the team thriving with you at the helm.
Did you just watch the first weekend, love? Right, look, I think we're going to wrap up here for the first race. It didn't go well. It didn't go terribly. I mean, our season objective is to finish 8th or better, win 9th with 0 points. You know, we need to get some points on the board. But, you know, we finished, you know, that would mean we're expecting to finish 16th, 17th in each race based on kind of the number of races and drivers. So, you know, maybe not a million miles out from where we need to be. We've got 50 odd days to wait for our car parts to be delivered, and I think they will make a difference, a relatively big difference, but we've got a lot of work to do. Let's wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, all that stuff. It really helps. I hope you like the idea of the Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. If not, let me know. We'll reevaluate. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, all it will mean actually, just to drill onto that point, we'll do the races quicker. We won't show as much of the race. So you'll have to let me know if you want to see more of the race, less of the race, you know, and all of those things. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.